Hello and welcome to our channel. Our today's topic is social anxiety a mental illness? The truth you need to know. Have you ever felt your heart race before speaking in public? Have you ever avoided a phone call not because you were busy but because you were terrified? Have you ever replayed a simple conversation in your head again and again wondering if you sounded stupid? If yes, you might have asked yourself this question. Is something wrong with me? Is social anxiety a mental illness? Today we are going to answer that question honestly, scientifically, and without judgment. Because social anxiety is one of the most misunderstood mental health conditions in the world. What is social anxiety? Let's start with the basics. Social anxiety is not shyness. It is not just being quiet. And it is definitely not overthinking for no reason. Social anxiety is an intense fear of being judged, embarrassed, rejected, or humiliated in social situations. People with social anxiety may fear speaking in public, meeting new people, making eye contact, eating in front of others, using public restrooms, talking on the phone, being watched while doing simple tasks. And here is the key difference. Shy people feel nervous sometimes, but people with social anxiety feel fear that controls their life. So, is social anxiety a mental illness? Short answer yes, social anxiety can be a mental illness. The official clinical term is social anxiety disorder, SAD, which is also called social phobia. It is recognized by the American Psychiatric Association, the DSM 5, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, the World Health Organization WHO. This means social anxiety disorder is medically and psychologically recognized, not imaginary, not exaggerated, and not a personality flaw. But here is something important. Not everyone who has social anxiety has social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety versus social anxiety disorder. This is where confusion happens. Let's break it down clearly. Social anxiety, normal experience. It happens occasionally. Mild discomfort does not stop daily life, improves with practice. On the other hand, social anxiety disorder is a mental illness. Persistent fear for 6 months or more. Extreme physical symptoms. Avoidance of social situations. Interferes with your work, school, and relationships. Causes emotional distress. So, yes, social anxiety becomes a mental illness when it becomes disabling. What does social anxiety feel like? People often underestimate how painful social anxiety really is. Let's talk about the real experience. Physical symptoms: racing heart, sweating, shaking hands, blushing, dry mouth, nausea, shortness of breath. Coming to mental symptoms: everyone is watching me. I am going to embarrass myself. They think I am weird. I shouldn't have said that. Constant self criticism. Behavioral symptoms include avoiding people, skipping events, staying silent, isolating yourself, canceling plans at the last minute. And the worst part, your brain knows that the fear is irrational, but your body reacts like you are in danger. Why does social anxiety happen? Social anxiety is not caused by weakness. It usually develops due to combination of factors. 1. Childhood experiences, bullying, public humiliation, harsh criticism, emotionally distant parents, overprotective upbringing. Number 2. Brain chemistry, overactive amygdala, fear center, imbalance of serotonin and dopamine. Number 3. Genetics, anxiety disorders can also run in families. Number 4. It can be a learned behavior, Growing up in an environment where judgment was constant, fear of making mistakes, social anxiety is often your brain's overprotective response, trying to keep you safe from social pain. Is social anxiety all in your head? No, and this belief is dangerous. Brain scans show that people with social anxiety have heightened threat responses in social situations. Their nervous system reacts the same way it would react during physical danger, life-threatening situations. This is not imagination, this is biology. Can social anxiety be cured? Here's the truth. Social anxiety does not disappear overnight, but it can be treated and managed extremely well. Effective treatments include cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), helps rewire negative thought patterns, exposure therapy, gradual exposure to feared situations, medications when needed, SSRIs, anti-anxiety medications under supervision, lifestyle changes, exercise, mindfulness, reducing caffeine, improving sleep. Many people with social anxiety go on to build relationships, speak confidently, lead successful lives. Why social anxiety is often ignored? Because it is invisible. People say, just be confident. Everyone feels nervous. Stop overthinking. But social anxiety is silent suffering. Many people live years, sometimes decades, without help because they feel ashamed. They think it's their fault. They believe they are broken, but they are not. If you have social anxiety, hear this. You are not weak, you are not broken, you are not alone. Social anxiety is not your identity, it's a condition, and conditions can be treated. Asking for help is not a failure, it's a courage. So, is social anxiety a mental illness? Yes, when it becomes social anxiety disorder. No, it does not define who you are. Understanding is the first step toward healing. If this video helped you, share it with someone who might need it. You never know who is silently struggling. And remember, your voice matters even if anxiety tells you otherwise.